What is up, everybody? It is Wick here. We got some sales on eBay I'm shipping out this morning. Then we're going to go out and look for some more items that I can flip on eBay, Amazon, FBA. Right here, I got these Imaginext figures. I got in a lot of Hasbro Heroes and Imaginext stuff. I've already made hundreds of dollars on that lot, and this is all profit. And I sold these for $29.95. Next, I'm shipping out this catcher's mitt. I paid $5 for this at a yard sale, and I sold it for $29.95 plus shipping for a total of $40.12. Sold a cobalt cutoff tool. I bought a lot of these at Lowe's. I'm not sure how many I sold. I'm not sure what I paid for them. I think under $10. Sold it for $27.95 plus shipping. Sold this water worm toy. I picked up at Goodwill for $1.99. I sold it for $20. Sold this Lift It Deluxe game on eBay. I sold it for $20 plus shipping for a total of $36.21. Bought it to sell on Amazon because there's much more money in it on Amazon. However, it had a flaw. I don't remember what that flaw was at this point. We just went ahead and listed it on eBay, paid $2.99 for it, so we made some decent profit. So here we have a Stein I picked up at a yard sale. I overpaid for this. I didn't look it up. I just grabbed it. I did not see that it was Avon. If I would have saw it was an Avon product, I probably would have left it because a lot of that stuff just doesn't sell for good money. However, I still sold it for $9.89 plus shipping. So we made a little bit of money and got my money back and probably made $2 or $3. Next, I sold a couple Skylander figures. Picked up a box of these at a yard sale for $3, and this is the first lot I've sold, and I sold it for $22.95, so we are definitely in the black now. All the rest I sell after this is just going to be pure profit, $22.95. Next, I have this He-Man figure that I sold for $25. Man at Arms. I could have got a little bit more, but the armor here has some damage, if you can see. Probably not. It's got a little tear here. But I got this in a lot of vintage toys and vintage jackets that I bought online. Paid up for the stuff, so we got to sell a lot of items before we even get in the black on that stuff. But once we do, we should make some good profit. Sold 3 of these coffee bottles. I picked up quite a few of these at Lowe's. Been about 2 years ago now. The plan was to sell them on Amazon, but because of brand restrictions and all that, just ended up selling them in lots on eBay. Ended up getting $53.97 shipped. Next, I have this typewriter I sold. I bought this at a yard sale last weekend, I think it was, for $5, and I sold it for $50 plus shipping. Here is a really good flip. This Kansas Chiefs hat, starter pro line. Paid $1 for this at a yard sale, and I sold it for $60. Next, I'm shipping out this Walmart clearance I bought. Smart cover, paid $5 a piece for these. I sold them for $30. Next, I sold a lot of Thundercats action figures. It hurt to sell these because I wanted to keep them, but I got a lot of money in this stuff from that vintage toy lot and jacket lot I bought. I sold this lot for $70 plus shipping. And then finally, I sold some of these lighted power blocks. Paid $1 a piece for these at Lowe's, and I sold these for $28. The first stop of the morning is this yard sale. We're looking at some books. Didn't see any Stephen King books or anything special. We're just going to move right along and try to find some items that we can flip and make some money. There's a calculator. Wasn't really an old one or a great one. Some of the old calculators I've picked up, I've sold for hundreds that look like that, so you got to pay attention to them. And over on this side, we're going to take a look, see what we can pick up. There's a filter. I don't think I noticed that at first. I'm looking at these dolls. Look like Monster High dolls to me. I'm still not sure if they're actual Monster High dolls. I'm kind of new into getting into these dolls and stuff, so I don't know if they make generic ones. They felt kind of generic. There's 2 baseball bats I did not notice when I was there. They're kind of buried, so I don't know. Maybe I should have looked at them. Maybe they're worth money. This sale I've been to a couple times over the years, and you see there that filter is $20. Items are priced high at this sale. I know this because I've just remember it from the past. It sticks out. So those bats were probably a bit high anyway. Probably nothing special. A lot of this stuff's recycled from previous years, I've noticed. Just you run into these sales every now and then. You don't expect to really find anything. But I did pick up a couple items here, so that's good. I picked up some Seinfeld DVDs and I think a plug and play. Here's some hats I'm looking through, trying to find anything good. Hats are only $1.25. There's a red and white one with the foam. Those trucker hats are good to pick up if the content's good. That one, I don't remember what the content was on it. It wasn't a good hat. You didn't see it there in the camera, so if you're curious on why I didn't pick that up, that's why. And now we're at a rummage sale. And coming over here, as soon as I come in, I want to come look at the media just to make sure there's no Super Nintendo games or anything like that. No awesome video games, so I'm just looking real quick. There was a Wii Resort there game I did not see, and no one picked it up. I came back through before I left, looked again, and there it was sitting there. It's a nice pickup for only $1, and it's not a huge rummage sale, not as large as some of the other ones I've been to this year, but I've had some really good luck at rummage sales this year. The previous year with COVID, there was hardly any rummage sales. I think I went to one that whole year, so it's good to get my fill of rummage sales. There's an RC car, kind of looked like a homemade one. I didn't mess with it. I think they had $20 on it. I don't even remember now. Didn't know if it would really sell or what that kind of stuff's worth, being homemade like that. But here's a VCR for $5, a nice sharp one. I know to pick that up because they sell pretty well, even on eBay. And I think I'm going to sell that one on eBay. I wasn't on Amazon. It's about a $70 VCR. So we put that in the IKEA bag, and we're looking around for some more stuff we can put in the bag. Here's some garage door openers. They looked pretty basic. I should have just picked them up. They're probably like $0.25 or something. I was looking to see if they're a Craftsman or Genie. Some of those pre-owned old vintage ones, they sell $50 to $100. Almost $200 new if you find some certain models. Over here, I want to look at the games, see if we can find anything special. They had board games all the way on this side and the toys all the way on the other side. Not sure why that is. I usually don't see that at rummage sales, as they're usually together. And I come over here because I see the hats, and if you've been watching the videos, you know I love looking through the hats at rummage sales. Had some great luck this year. So digging through these, I get kind of excited, not because of the money potential, just because I want to find a really cool, rare hat from the 90s or something. But not so much in this pile. There are a few things I picked up that, kind of bread and butter type hats that will sell eventually, I think. $10, $15 hats. When they're $0.25, you can buy hats like that and just list them, and they'll sell and make a little bit of money. Goodwill, when they're wanting $4 or $5 for a hat, hats like that aren't worth picking up. Quarter, 50 cents, another story. Oh, we got some car seats, baby stuff. Let me know in the comments if any of you buy that kind of stuff to sell on like Facebook Marketplace. Just curious, seems like it'd be a good flip. There's a bread maker. They wanted might have been $25 for that bread maker. So it's like, whoa, that's too much. Walk by and I see this Hershey Kiss dispenser. There was no price on it, and I was afraid they were going to charge me so much just because I just looked at that bread maker and I didn't know, what they would want for it. I think I only paid $1 or $2 for it, so not bad at all. Not worth a whole lot of money. I did say I was going to sell it for $50 later in the video. I got confused. I think I'm going to be selling it for about $30 new. The one I said that was pre-owned that sold for $30 was actually new. So looking through the toys now. Was that an LOL doll? I know people's mentioned I should look at those more thoroughly, that some of them are worth money. That one I don't even know if it actually was. We'll learn. We'll keep paying attention more to these dolls and stuff and the Bratz dolls until we start, getting a good idea of what to look for. And table of toys. I'm not really spotting anything very special there. A lot of toys on the floor. Trying not to trip and die at a rummage sale. I guess it'd be a good way to go, though. Box of just loose toys, some dolls. Nothing very special to me. Some plush over there I looked through and didn't see anything. Here I stopped at this sale, and it was all records. Somebody was selling their record collection. They had all the good stuff individually priced. He knew what he had. I did look through some of his... He had his garage filled, like literally thousands of them. I should have got some footage of that. I picked up a few records that I wanted for myself. Here's some fishing poles at this sale. They're priced high. And here's another sale I've been to before. And again, I know the prices are high at this sale. They looked stuff up on eBay. So I don't expect to really find much here, but we're going to look. We can always pick something. I think I have bought something here before. There's a bunch of shoes. They're not actually new. They're used. They're in good condition, but $25. Too much for those New Balance. Here's some. I'm not sure what they were. Probably Merrill it looked like. I think they wanted 10 or 15. But I spot this Game Genie for a Game Boy Advance. I'm like, whoa. I didn't expect this to be sitting here. $15 though. I actually didn't buy it. That's what they sell for on eBay. And I buy stuff for my collection. You know, I want it to be at least half of, you know, the actual value. Here I stopped at this estate sale. It's been going on way too long at this point. A lot of resellers here, I noticed, had a lot of stuff. Maybe a Samsung box, didn't have the phone in it. However, yeah, I saw a box of some decent stuff. I started digging through, and the lady said, "Oh, that's my box. I've already bought that stuff." I'm like, "Oh, sorry, you know, happens." At this sale, I got this Minolta camera case, but inside is an Olympus stylus. I ended up putting that case back because I found the actual Olympus stylus case that it went in. This sale had quite a lot of people buying stuff. There, some electronics and stuff there. Two piles that some guy already bought. I did end up getting a VCR here, a couple other things, I think, and just looking through these tools, hoping to spot something valuable, but I didn't see anything that was worth buying to resell at any rate. But let me show you what I did pick up today. Let me show you what I picked up this morning. Some good stuff. Got these Seinfeld DVDs. Two of them are sealed. Season one's been opened. It was only $1 for all three, and you know what? It's not big money. I'll be able to sell them for about $15 plus media mail shipping. I actually sold the full season I picked up at Goodwill recently for $60. Only paid $5 for the full season. It was on like one DVD. Well, not one DVD. It was just one box set for all of them. But yeah, for $1, there's a little bit of money there. At the rummage sale I went to, I picked up this brand new sealed Hershey Kiss dispenser. Looked it up by UPC, couldn't find any reliable comps. It looks like some pre-owned though, without the box or anything. One sold for about $30, I think. So I'm going to price this at about $50. I think I paid $2 for it. Didn't have a price on it. I figured they might want more for it. I think it was only like maybe even only $1. Back here, I picked up this Miss Pac-Man plug and play. Yeah, it's worth about $20, I think, on eBay. Picked up this Guardian 911 Alert Plus system, and it was $1 at a yard sale. Looked like it's selling for about 25 bucks. Picked up these. I was only charged like a quarter for both of them. Monster High Dolls, at least I think they are. I don't know if there's any companies making rip-off ones. I'll have to look and see if it's actually Mattel. These seem a little bit more cheap than some of the other ones I bought. I don't know a lot about them, but when I find them for like $1 or less, I've just been picking them up. Going to make a lot. I sold one by itself for like $40, so yeah, I've been looking into them. Here is a great pickup. I love finding these Olympus Stylus Epic cameras. I paid $5 for this at a yard sale. Came with the case. And yeah, about $100 to $120 I should get for this. It's in very good condition. Just got to get a new battery for it, test it, and should be good to go. If you're wondering how I test cameras that use film, I just put a battery in, see if it turns on, opens, lens adjust, and if it actually fires, make sure the film compartment's moving and operating, and just put on there. That's how I tested it. It was not film tested. Haven't had any problems doing that. Right here, I picked up these Columbia boots, and I paid $5 for them. Look like I can sell them between $25, $30 on eBay. Almost missed this Wii Sports Resort at the rummage sale. Paid $1 for it, and it sells, I think it's selling for about $30 right now. Don't remember exactly what the price is on it. I know Wii Sports is really high right now. You can get about $40, $50 in some cases for it pre-owned in a case like this. For $1, it's money. We got some electronics, couple VCRs. Paid $10 for the Sony with the remote, $5 for the JVC. And they're going to be some good profit. Probably sell I don't remember exactly if the JVC was on Amazon at this point, but I think it was selling for about $80 with the remote on eBay. Some of these are really good models, the Super VHS or whatever it is. I could be confusing it with another one at this point. I'm not sure. The Sony, it'll sell for about $120, $150 on Amazon if it works. I always try to sell them on Amazon because they get more money. Sometimes it's just not worth it if they don't have the remote or they're a model that's not really doing well on Amazon. But between these two VCRs, good profit. Picked up some vinyl. Now, I don't buy a lot of vinyl to resell because I don't know a lot about it, what's really worth money, except for, like rock, certain rock, metal, hip hop, stuff like that I always buy. But I've been collecting it more, buying stuff that I want, stuff that I like. And that's kind of what I did this record sale I stopped at. There were so many records, and unfortunately, I didn't know a whole lot about them. The guy that was selling them he had stuff individually priced, and he was a collector. He knew what he had. So I wasn't expecting to really find anything valuable. However, it looks like this Empire Strikes Back vinyl. It's got all the paperwork in there and everything. Look like it's probably worth about $25, $30 maybe. So that's pretty good. I paid $3 for these, and I just grabbed stuff. I like the soundtracks for movies. I just love the artwork on these, like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. These things aren't really worth a whole lot. The Wiz here, I thought that was kind of unique. I'm kind of buying stuff based on the cover. This is Ronnie Laws. I guess this is jazz, but look at that. Look how cool that cover is. So yeah, I'm happy to put that in my new vinyl collection, I guess. And you got the Rocky soundtrack. Not really an amazing cover, but classic nonetheless. And then finally, kind of a slow day, really. I didn't go do a lot of sales or anything and didn't find any killer items. I guess the camera and the electronics are going to be good profit. But I picked up some of these Tupperware things. They were 50 cents. There's some money in certain Tupperware. I don't buy a lot of it. It's not something I particularly enjoy selling because they can be slow movers. They're big, bulky. But for 50 cents, these were in good condition. It's complete in there. This is like a, vegetable dish or something. You can look them up by the number. Paying 50 cents, I'll probably make about $10 profit on each one. Maybe like $8 to $10 profit on each one. If I was having an amazing day finding stuff everywhere, I probably wouldn't have picked them up. It's just one of those things that, I felt like I wasn't finding a whole lot, so I grabbed them. I guess I should mention these hats, though. I picked up for $1 at the rummage sale. Some pretty okay hats, Ranger boats, Castrol, some Pioneer, Sea Company hats. Nothing really old or vintage. The Ranger Boats hat's probably the best. I'll probably try to price that about $25, maybe even $30. But the others, maybe like $15 hats. Again, for $1, you can make a little bit of money on them. And some of these Pioneer, like the vintage hats like this, are really good money because someone can go for $40, $50, $80, $100 plus. But for the stack of hats, it's going to be some okay profit. There it is, everybody. That's the haul for today. Got some decent items, going to make some money. Looking forward to when I can go out and grind some more garage sales, thrift stores. Probably do it tomorrow. But if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button for me on the way out. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, flipping_junk. And definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This has been Wick. Till next time.